and welcome to Olsem Wanem. PNG's forests are some of the most diverse in the world. Almost 60% of PNG's landmass is covered with forest and is rich with flora and fauna. But our forests are also threatened by population growth, large-scale commercial activities, and deforestation. In this episode, we take you to Managalas Plateau in the Oro Province, where locals have been working hard for many years to have their land declared as a conservation area. PNG is rich with natural rainforest that extends from our long shorelines to our high mountain valleys. More than 45 forest types have been identified across 5 climatic zones in the country. About 60% of PNG's landmass is covered by forests. These forests are homes to a complex web of life, which includes animals, plants, and insects, as well as our own people. The forests have been around for many years. They provide us with clean water for drinking and bathing, fresh air, rich soils, and clean habitats for plants and animals. However, when forests are removed or damaged, this affects not only the plants and animals, but people as well. Forests in Papua New Guinea are threatened by population growth, large-scale commercial activities, uncontrolled timber harvesting, and growing expectations for services, money, and other benefits. Managalas Plateau in the Oro Province is the second largest proposed conservation area in the country. This 360,000 hectares of land is located in the Ijivitari Electorate in the Oro Province. The population here is more than 20,000. The local people speak 6 dialects. 3 main languages are Barai, Namiai, and Azak. There are 18 ward councils with a local level president. Managalas Plateau is home to different species of flora and fauna. Many are new to science, while many more are yet to be discovered. The Managalas Plateau is also the home of the Queen Alexandra birdwing butterfly, the largest butterfly in the world. It is also the provincial symbol for Oro Province.
Some plano concern by Mipla Port. Some big major companies might come inside and then use some ground from Mipla working oil palm or some plus something. So Mipla displayed Mipla like him. Mipla must conserve him, so I'm your right. Mipla put money, so okay, behind time Mipla start with Mipla yet. Scale Mipla, so Mipla like him, sustainable project by Mipla yet he talk with now working.
In 2012, a proposal was sent to the Minister of Environment and Conservation to declare the Managalas Plateau as a conservation area. However, this was never achieved. Today, the people are still fighting for the area to be conserved, but not everyone is agreeing to it. Objections from the local level president has delayed this process. Welcome back. When it comes to environment and conservation, the people of Managalas Plateau are well informed on how important conservation is. Unlike many other remote areas in Papua New Guinea, they have been working towards having their land declared as a conservation area since 1996. Managalas Plateau has different species of flora and fauna. Many are new to science, while many more are yet to be discovered. The plateau is also home to the world's largest butterfly, the Queen Alexandra birdwing butterfly, which is also the provincial symbol of Oro Province. Managalas Plateau in the Ijivitari Electorate in Oro Province is the second largest proposed conservation area in Papua New Guinea. Partners with Melanesia is a not-for-profit NGO group that has been working in Managalas Plateau since 1984. It started off as a literacy project which was initiated by students and lecturers of the University of Papua New Guinea. In 1996, the idea of conservation and community development came into picture because of the area's huge rainforest and rare species of flora and fauna.
Okay, then bring me from Wasi. Me representing both the Partners with Melanesians. Partners with Melanesians is a conservation and community development organization, a national organization in PNG. Okay, purpose from the come here, and then something is about conservation here. And this has been going for the last 20 to 28 years now, where consensus building has been come up, clan group discussing the line more how low, conducting also meetings, and they just come a long way, now we're starting. So, right, this time but now, the same bit of opinion, they really want to see this place be declared as a conservation area. Because in Salo here is one of the most only unique species around the world. Queen Alexander birdwing butterfly, the biggest butterfly in the world in Salo here. It's endangered now. Because of development of now, you got a line of below. It's a butterfly move up this way. But if we are not careful, we will lose it. Now, something to only Salo here is frog. Some of the unique species of frogs are found in here. Plus all other plant also on staff. Well over 20 different species of insects all staff here. And these are the things where we want to organize so that we can help this place to be conserved. And these all endangered species can be conserved.
Partners with Melanesia's main goal is to educate and equip communities with relevant skills and resources to make informed decisions to protect and utilize their natural resources sustainably, which they have done so for many years. Brian Kasira is one of the first local men to work alongside the NGO group to conserve Managalas Plateau.
Start blogging it's way back in 1984. I finished school in 1978. I caught up with one of the SIO, person from America, Dr. Mike Olsen. Okay, and work one time SIO and I've been staff Hablomipla for 25 years. And so time he finished school now, he decided to get me work with him as one of the translators. Because he was one of these rectors in the University of PNG. He was working with some of the students at the university, and they were interested to work with community groups, trying to organize groups in their own communities so they can bring some changes, development, and all this. So that's where I caught up with partners.
Douglas Tumai is another local that assisted Brian to carry out research for the first few years.
As we went around, it was just started within Zone 1. And then we come up with about 11 clan members within Zone 1. And then we produced on to Zone 2 and then until we reach the Oro Plateau.
Unlike other areas in Papua New Guinea, Managalas people know the importance of conservation very well. The locals have established 11 community-based organizations that come under their NGO group called the Managalas Development Foundation. From this foundation, they have representatives from the local level government, youths, and women as well. The challenge now is to declare this area as a conservation area. Welcome back as we feature the second largest proposed conservation area in PNG, Managalas Plateau in the Oro Province. In 2012, an application was submitted to the Department of Environment and Conservation to declare the area as a conservation area. However, this was unsuccessful. The Managalas people have recently held a one-week forum to discuss the delay in the prolonging of the declaration. Managalas Plateau is a 360,000 hectares of land in the Ijivitari Electorate of the Oro Province. This area is rich in flora and fauna. Some are still not known to science. It is also the home of the Queen Alexandra birdwing butterfly, the provincial symbol and the largest butterfly in the world. Partners with Melanesia, a national NGO group, and Managalas Development Foundation, a local NGO group, have been working together to conserve Managalas Plateau. In 2012, a proposal was sent to the Minister of Environment and Conservation to declare the Managalas Plateau as a conservation area. However, this was never achieved. Today, the people are still fighting for the area to be conserved, but not everyone is agreeing to it. Objections from the local level president has delayed this process. The Managalas Development Forum and partners with Melanesia recently held a one-week forum in Kokoro village to discuss issues that have delayed declaring this area as a conservation area. David Cow, a representative from the Department of Environment and Conservation, also attended the forum to respond to the people.
The Managalas conservation area is the second largest conservation area which is proposed area, but it's been objected after the application has been made to the Department of Environment and Conservation. So our objective here now, organizing this forum here, is to get views of the local communities, basically to get their opinions on the objections been made by the LLG president. We are getting down to the local communities. This is a combined forum where we are trying to get the views and opinions, whether they have some ideas that they can bring it up to the LLG president to convince the LLG president to sign the endorse the CAE application to go through the gazettal process.
After many years of talking about conservation and doing a lot of awareness in the plateau, and many people have been have been listening to story about conservation and conservation and conservation. And so in this forum, the people, their response was to see that we give them, we conserve the area quickly for them, or sort of put the bunnies around our area so that all the things that we see in our language area can be conserved, so that no one will come in and destroy. Because many of our people here, some of them have gone outside of our language area. Like myself, I've gone outside of language area, and I've seen how logging companies have destroyed their land and their forest. And I've also seen how countries have developed. And so we are Managalas people, where they say we are the last people. Managalas in Motu means that we are the last people, unexperienced people. So when we are hearing stories like this, we know that there's going to be a lot of change going to come about in this area to really spoil our beauty, our green land here, our green water, our beautiful mountain here. So it's important in the meeting, they all raised their hands up and everybody supported and said, we want to see our place be conserved. And I really totally agree. Because we have been talking about conservation for many years, and people are looking forward to have their language conserved, so that their land conserved, so that they will not see any other outside people coming in and destroying their forest.
I think suppose you may know bunnies in this area. I think our future for the next generation that is coming up, they are all having big problem from the land issues.
A lot of things that are going to be, a lot of destruction is going to happen. People are aware of this already. They have been educated. They have been, told of what's good and bad about conservation, about not conserving the area.
The risk we are seeing now is there's a lot of talking going on about mining, and already we've been threatened with oil palm extension.